Alright, what's going on, y'all? So, welcome back to another Lionel train set or ready to run set review from the catalogs. So, for today's ready to run Legacy Vision Line or American Flyer train set review, we're going to be looking at the Lionel's Christmas Tradition catalog from, or the we're going to be looking at the locomotives and the ready to run sets from the 2011 Lionel Tradition Christmas catalog. All right, so the first steam engine that we're going to be doing a review on is the Polar Railroad Legacy Scale K4 number 25. So the Polar Railroad's holiday decoration and railroad realism is perfect for your scale layout at Christmas time. The Polar Railroad adds the elegant 462 K4 steam locomotive to its roster. These K4s are dressed in the railroad's maroon and gold steam era livery. Legacy control equipped to run in Legacy control mode, in Train Master Command control mode, or in conventional mode with the standard transformer. It has the Vision Whistle steam effect, and Odyssey speed control with on and off switch with Legacy rail sound system featuring crew talk dialogue and tower comm announcements, each with different scenarios depending on whether the locomotive is in motion or stopped. Dyna Chuff synchronized with 32 levels of intensity as the locomotive gains speed. Legacy real-time quilling whistle control with instant response for realistic signature quilling and correctly timed warning signals. Single hit or continuous mechanical bell sounds, powerful maintenance-free motor with the momentum flywheel, a wireless tether connection between the locomotive and tender, electrocouplers at the rear of the tender, directional lighting including operating headlight, backup light on the rear of the tender, illuminated classification lights on the front of the locomotive, traction tires, IR sensor equipped, interior illumination in cab, fan-driven smoke unit, adjustable smoke output, die-cast metal body, pilot, and frame, die-cast metal tender and body and trucks, separately applied metal details, separately applied builder's plates, authentically detailed cab interior, glowing firebox and cab glass windows, engineer and fireman figures. So the rail line is Polar Railroad, road number is 25, the gauge is O gauge, scale type is scale, the brand is Lionel, power electric, engine type steam, a minimum cover of 042 and 054 recommended. The dimensions length is 21 inches, and the most recent catalog that it is featured in is the 2014 Christmas catalog. And here is again the Polar Express O gauge set with the Berkshire locomotive, and it's like before. This set, I used to have this set back in 2013. So this set includes with the 284 Berkshire, the marionette car, the passenger car, and the observation car, along with 3 other figures. The tender itself has an air whistle and it has the Berkshire has an operating headlight, operating coupler of the tender. It has 2 traction tires, smoke fluid for the locomotive, and puff and smoke, and a die-cast metal body and frame. And it has handrails, and it has a CW80 transformer for windows, and the coaches, they have silhouettes in them, like the kids, the marionettes, and the lonely boy in the observation car. So it has the basics right here. So the road number is, of course, the 1225. The gauge is traditional O gauge, brand Lionel, minimum curve of 027. Dimensions is 63 and 3/8 inches, and layout dimensions is 40 inches and times 60 inches. And the most recent catalog that it has been featured in is the Lionel 2013 Christmas catalog. Sorry about that. Now, this was the Polar Express Berkshire locomotive that I was unaware of. This is the Polar Express Berkshire with the whistle steam. In tradition of the Polar Express passenger train, Lionel and Weather Brothers bring you the Polar Express Berkshire steam locomotive with the whistle steam. And it's a perfect upgrade to the transformer-controlled steam engines in the 631 960 passenger and 630 184 freight sets. It includes both locomotive and tender, transformer controlled for neutral and reverse operations, rail sounds RTR sound system with steam chuffing, steam whistle bell, and user activated crew dialogue scenarios, operating headlight, puff and smoke from main smokestack, whistle steam effect, operating coupler on the rear of the tender, a powerful maintenance-free motor with the momentum flywheel, traction tires, die-cast metal locomotive body and trucks, a die-cast metal body for the tender and trucks with the metal frame, engineer and fireman figures. They have the Berkshire Junior with the whistle steam smoke effect, 1013 manual. And of course, the road number, like before, is the 1225. The gauge is traditional O gauge, brand Lionel, minimum curve 027. The dimensions is the length of 19 inches. And the most recent catalog that it has been featured in is the Lionel 2013 Christmas catalog. And here is the Polar Express G gauge set, like we saw in the last catalog. This train set features the 282. Yeah, the 282 Berkshire locomotive with the passenger car and observation car. It includes a remote for forward, reverse, and it has announcements and buttons for the whistle and bell. And the coaches, and it also has the coaches have the silhouettes of the children, and the observation car also has the boy, the lonely boy. It's highly detailed, and it has fixed knuckle couplers. Now, like before, this train has a gauge of G gauge. The scale type is traditional. Brand Lionel. The power is battery powered. Engine type is steam. Dimension is 55 inches times 72 inches oval track. And the most recent catalog that it has been featured in is the Lionel 2016 Ready to Run catalog. Alright, so here is the Lionel Santa's Flyer Ready to Run train set with the O&O steam locomotive number 1225, just like the Polar Express. Anyway, in the spirit of the popular Pennsylvania Flyer, Lionel presents the Santa's Flyer Ready to Run train set. It includes an 080 steam locomotive and tender, Christmas music boxcar, 3-dome tank car, a caboose, 3 straight fast track sections, 8 curved fast track sections, a fast track terminal section, a Power Max transformer, and smoke fluid for the funnel of the locomotive. The locomotive features transformer controlled forward, neutral, and reverse operations, air whistle and tender, operating headlight, operating coupler on the rear of the tender, power for mini-screw motor, puff and smoke unit, die-cast metal locomotive body with metal and frame and trucks, traction tires for the wheels of the locomotive, engineer and fireman figures. So the rolling stock features operating couplers, boxcar plays Christmas music with on and off switch, interior illumination and caboose. It has the CW80 operation instructional video, ready to run set basics, ready to run set troubleshooting tips, lubrication and maintenance of RTR locomotives. And why some air whistles are so quiet, CSPC, the Santa's Flyer train set 511 manual, and they're making the air whistles louder. So the road number is 1225. Traditional is traditional O gauge, brand Lionel, minimum cover 027, and dimension set length is approximately 46 3/4 inches. The layout dimensions is 40 inches and 60 inches. And the most recent catalog that has been featured is the Lionel 2013 Christmas catalog. Now here's another set that we went through back in the other catalogs. It is the Lionel A Christmas Story train set. So for those of you who already know, in the last video, this set has an 080 steam locomotive with the boxcar, a gondola, a reefer, and a caboose. The locomotive has an operating headlight, a front and rear coupler for operational and puff and smoke, with fireman and engineer cab figures, and the caboose has interior illumination. So the gauge is traditional O gauge, the brand is Lionel, minimum curve is 027, the dimension set length is approximately 58 inches, and the layout dimensions is 40 inches times 60 inches. The most recent Lionel catalog is the Lionel 2012 Christmas catalog. Here is the Nutcracker Route Christmas train set with the 440 General locomotive. Now boarding at the Lionel station, the Nutcracker Route Christmas train set is ready to carry passengers and all things magical to your wintry town. The General style steam locomotive has a new look with the brand new smokestack and snowplow at the front end. The baggage and passenger coach are fitted with newly clerestory style roof that gives the cars the more authentic steam era look that's perfect for the Christmas season. Even reindeer are welcome on the Nutcracker route, and you also receive an actual Nutcracker figure to stand on guard on your holiday layout. So the set includes its general style locomotive and tender, a flat car with the reindeer, passenger coach, baggage car, miniature nutcracker figure, 8 curved fast track sections, 3 straight fast track sections, 1 straight fast track terminal section, and a CW80 transformer, smoke fluid. So the locomotive features transformer controlled neutral and reverse operation, train sound system with tender and steam chuffing, whistle and bell, and squealing brakes. All new cylindrical smokestack, all new snowplow in front of engine, newly designed headlight casting on front of the engine, operating headlight, maintenance-free, powerful monitor, traction tires, puff and smoke unit, operating coupler on the rear of the tender, stamp metal frame on the tender. The rolling stock features operating couplers, all new clear story roof style on the baggage car and coach, 4 removable reindeer on the flat car. And it has the ready to run set basics, CW80 operational instruction video, ready to run set troubleshooting tips, lubrication and maintenance of RTR locomotive nutcracker. And the product specifications is the gauge is traditional O gauge. The brand is Lionel, minimum curve is 027. Dimensions set length is approximately 48 inches, and the layout dimensions is 40 inches times 60 inches, and the most recent catalog is the Christmas edition 2011. Here is the Candy Cane Transit Commuter 2-pack. The Candy Cane Express is heading downtown for an afternoon of shopping and holiday excitement. The set includes a powered unit, non-powered unit. The features a powered unit with the transformer controlled forward, neutral, and reverse operation, a powerful maintenance-free motor on the powered car, operating headlights and electric horn on powered car, interior illumination and manually opening doors on both cars. Product specification, gauge, traditional O gauge. Brand is Lionel, minimum curve is 027, dimensions is 30 inches. In the most recent catalog, it is featured in the Lionel 2013 fall catalog. Here is the North Pole Central Santa's Flyer 2 conventional 460 steam locomotive. Backed by popular demand, the Santa Flyer 460 steam locomotive, this time dressed in glossy Christmas green. This timeless engine is perfect for pulling the wide variety of cars in your North Pole collection. Transformer controlled forward, neutral, and reverse operation, 2 operating headlamps, 1 operating red headlight, operating coupler on the rear of the tender, electronic steam whistle, powerful maintenance-free motor, 2 traction tires, puff and smoke cab, window glass, separately applied metal handrails, die-cast metal locomotive body, metal frame on tender, locomotive derailing, how to correct, Santa Flyer locomotive and tender. So for the product specifications, it has the rail line, which is North Pole Central. Run number is 2. The gauge traditional is O gauge. Brand Lionel, minimum curve 036. Dimensions length 18 inches. The most recent catalog of Christmas edition 2011. Alright, so here's the last one that I'm doing, and that is the Angela Trotta Thomas Signature Express 040 steam locomotive. So, add this beautiful locomotive to all your wonderful Angela Trotta Thomas boxcars, a great topper to pull all those work of arts, beautiful and beautiful scenes around the tree. So this locomotive is transformer controlled forward, neutral, and reverse operation, electronic steam whistle, powerful maintenance-free motor, die-cast metal locomotive and body frame, traction tires, puff and smoke unit, die-cast metal tender trucks, die-cast metal tender frame, operating headlight, front and rear operating couplers. Product specifications, the gauge is traditional L gauge, brand is Lionel, dimensions is 15 inches, and the most recent catalog is A Christmas Tradition 2011. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today's Lionel ready to run locomotive set, legacy, Vision Line, or American Flyer set review or description, as you call it. And as always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications on for new videos every day. Thank all again for watching, and I'll see y'all Sunday when I record the video for the TVRM Founders Day event. So stay tuned for more.